Hello, everyone. This is the most intelligent and magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm just simply going to be doing some raids. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing good, and I'm staying safe for the most part. And to let you guys know, I have beaten the quarry. And, talking about chapter 7, 8, 9, and 10, and I'm also going to be talking about what happens in the epilogue as well. The next video after this one should be, me talking about chapter 7 toward the end of it. So that won't be too long. And I have to say, without spoilers, I absolutely loved it. I think it's Supermassive Games' best game in my opinion. And I'm just checking out the daily challenges. And you know what? Before we get started, look how badass this Warhammer is. That's pretty badass. I don't know about the third slot. The third slot's not horrible, but definitely in my top 3 favorite looking weapons out of all the weapons. Definitely the Halloween Grim Axe, this Warhammer, and what's another one that looks pretty cool? The Christmas Gift Wrapped Pistol. I would say those 3 are in the top 3, in my opinion. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. And obviously, that's the reason right there. Baby Brutus, that's the reason I didn't do a rating with me video, because I wanted to go all in on getting that avatar for sure. And coming up in July but will be 2 years since I've been creating content, and I wanted to do not one Google Play Store card giveaway, but I wanted to do 2, give away 2 of them so I could have 2 winners, but those plans are going to have to be held. I still plan on doing that. I wanted to do it this coming up month, but I gotta get a hot water tank, so those plans are going to be on hold for now. And I was going to buy the battle pass too, but I'm not even going to be able to do that now. Hey, real life, shit happens. And a hot water tank is not cheap. For those that have no idea, they're not cheap. But it's gotta be bought. But I definitely plan on having a Google Play Store card giveaway for 2 winners. It just won't happen in July like I wanted to originally do it. But it will happen once I get a little bit more, once I get things figured out and I get a little bit more stable, then it will happen, and I'll definitely notify when that will be. But it's definitely not happening in July. I'll tell you what, Scopely, they want to eradicate free to play, don't they? Oh man, it's terrible. I know this is probably going to be a loss right here, but that's alright. Nice. I'm definitely looking forward to replaying the Quarry multiple times because I definitely want to try to get the, I'm not going to say it, but all I'm going to say is I'm looking forward to replaying it multiple times to get all the trophies. I'm not going to allude to what kind of ending I got. I will slowly get into it once we get there. I'm just auto this one. Real quick, I want to see if they have... Okay, no, she's actually going to be in there tomorrow. I was thinking that the new Gold Mythic Rosie was in there. And as you guys can see, I've already completed the first stash. I was able to get a couple of pulls here. So let's see, what did I get? That would have been so sweet if I could have got 50,000 from that. I did get the minimum 10,000, which, hey, at least one gold mythic pull from that. It's better than nothing, you know? Like I said, Scopely, they want to eradicate free-to-play. No, for real, it's sad though. I understand that they have to make money. I got that, but they're doing it at a point where they're making it nearly impossible for free to play to have a chance. That's the part that I have an issue with, and I'm sure many players have an issue with as well. Because, if Scopely didn't make any money at all, nobody would be playing the game. So, I do get they have to make money to continue to provide a game for us, but they are really hammering down on free-to-play, unfortunately. And I don't feel like it's necessary, but who am I? I'm just a player, Even the top official content creators, Locke, Tex, even Man on the Moon, you know, even them, you know, they try to, talk to tell Scopely that this and that is a bad idea, you know, just different stuff, and you think Scopely cares? No, not really. So I haven't been on the web portal yet tonight, but I'm going to do that as soon as I get done here, because I've been on top of collecting the beehives and stuff every day. I will give Scopely I'll give them credit on one thing. The web portal was a buggy mess, and I don't know when they fixed it, but all I know is it's definitely a lot better to get on it every day. So I will give them credit on that, but as far as them pretty much burying free-to-play, that's pretty bad. I mean, even the official content creators, you know, have even tried to, like, give them ideas or whatnot about how to do certain things, and they don't even want to listen to them, so nobody really has a chance to tell them anything. They're going to do what they want to do at the end of the day, you know? How many of you are going to go after the first edition Brutus? I definitely am, for sure. Both versions look very cool, definitely, without a doubt. But I have the resources to go after him. Plus, you'll get those resources back on top of getting the first edition Brutus, and I think it's not a bad trade-off whatsoever. So I'm definitely going to be doing that for sure. No Pam teams, come on. No Wang for teams either. Okay, there we go. I am going to have to raid a little bit more this week to keep up my league standing, because there isn't any war this weekend, which is nice to give us at least one break week from war. I see that they're finally getting rid of those radio missions. I honestly don't even know how many of those radios that I have. And I haven't even done those roadmaps in years. Probably since before I started creating content. Probably more than 2-3 years, to be honest. No use. So I can see why they're getting rid of that. And I see that they're adding a gold mythic Maggie Green character. And by what her artwork looks like, she's got a bow and arrow. So I imagine she'll probably be a tough tune. Because there's another gold mythic tune that has a bow and arrow who is a tough tune. And I believe she is Yumiko, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Maggie Green will probably be a tough tune as well, based off her artwork. You know what? I haven't talked about GTA San Andreas in a long while. Oh boy, do I have a update for you guys on that one. I can understand why people are calling it the defective edition. It's still a pretty good game, don't get me wrong, but there's this one mission where you have to get your lung capacity up to where you have to board this shipping container, and that requires you to go underwater several times. And I failed the mission once, and there's a checkpoint that's saved, but guess what happens? CJ is stuck in place, and I can only, like, if I want CJ to move, I can only punch him. Like, I can only hit the punching button to, he'll punch. As he's punching, he'll move. That's the only way you can get him to move. So, I had to restart the mission, and, like, after the third time, I'd completed it. I don't know what the hell went wrong there, but yeah, I had that experience. Did I have another experience? Yeah, I had this one mission where I had to blow this helicopter up, and I failed it several times because it was kind of difficult with the police being on me and stuff, and it crashed. So while that happened, which thankfully I had already saved it before I attempted the mission, so I didn't really lose any progress except for the one mission I was currently stuck on. Not the one with the swimming to the container ship, but the one shooting down the helicopter. And it didn't, ever since it crashed on me the one time, it never has crashed on me again so far. I can definitely see where people were calling San Andreas the defective edition, but it's still not a horrible game. I will say, so far, I like GTA 3 and Vice City Definitive Editions a little bit better than San Andreas, because GTA 3 and Vice City didn't crash all that much on me compared to San Andreas. But I'm still going to continue to play and beat and go for 100% on San Andreas. So, despite those bugs and stuff, it's not going to stop me from playing it whatsoever. I'm still having a pretty good time overall with it. And that is going to do it for this one. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. Or, if you're new, welcome in for the first time. All of you are very awesome, and I thank you again. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Beak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.